All right, it is that time of year again. We want to invite all of you to come out to the Pink Party. It's happening this Thursday in Blueback Square in West Hartford. All the funds, the proceeds go to Susan G. Komen New England. And this morning we have two people joining us here on set to talk about it. CEO Lori Van Dam from Komen New England and also Nydia Cotto. You're here to talk to us about some programs specifically for the Latin community. But we're very excited that it's time for Pink Party once again, right?
Such a great event.
The year flew by and
did.
It's time again. So let's talk about what's happening here this Thursday at Blueback Square.
Yes. So our highlight, of course, is our Survivor Fashion Show, and it's an event that we love to help put on and that the survivors love to participate in. It's an opportunity for them to celebrate their continuing good health and show off a little bit and get decorated by makeup artists and local boutiques. So it's just super fun and welcoming. It's a big block party. There's food and music and dancing. And it's just a great time.
I know. It's one of my favorite events to be part of.
It is.
Every single year. It's just not just about raising awareness, but it's a celebration of life.
Absolutely.
These women who have overcome so much.
Exactly. Exactly. And, you know, we do take the opportunity to make sure we also educate people because Connecticut does have a very high incidence of breast cancer. Mm-hmm. And since, you know, this is our month to make sure everybody takes care of themselves, we try to do that at the same time as having a great time.
Now, because the funds raised at this event, happening again this Thursday at Blueback Square, are going to go to Komen New England. Talk a little bit more about how that money gets distributed to Connecticut and the rest of New England.
Right. So, well, actually, even though we are a New England affiliate, Connecticut money stays in Connecticut. So we want to make sure everyone knows that when you are helping support Komen New England, you are supporting your neighbors. And part of that money goes to research, and part of it goes to fund programs like the one we're going to talk about in a minute that help our neighbors to make sure they're taking good care of themselves.
Yeah, now, Nydia, let's talk a little bit more about the program that you focus. It's really about getting the Latino, the Hispanic community involved in raising awareness there, right?
Definitely. We have found that a lot of women that are Latinas aren't getting screened as often as they should be. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they're uninsured and unaware of programs such as, you know, the one that is funded through Komen at our organization that helps them receive screening for free, even if they don't have insurance, and then making sure that they, you know, keep up with their medical care.
Mm-hmm. Now, aside from the Blueback Square event that's happening this Thursday, you have other events coming up that are really pushing the education in the Hispanic community. You have one coming up also, right?
October 31st, we'll be having a mobile mammogram on site at the Hispanic Health Council in Hartford in partnership with Hartford Hospital's mobile mammography unit. So we'll be there from 9 a.m. to 1:45. People don't have to have an appointment. We suggest one because you'll get served first, but you can come right up and you don't have to have insurance and you could get screened right on site.
Well, that's a really important thing because a lot of times we avoid going to the doctor, especially if we don't have health insurance, because of the cost. But this is free, and that's what people really need to know.
Definitely.
Exactly. And that's part of why it's so important to raise those funds because we do have a
and that's where the funds come from.
Exactly. So Komen is really proud to support both the Hispanic Health Council and the mobile mammography unit at Hartford Healthcare. Mm-hmm.
And then how else can you reach out to the Latino community, to the Hispanic community, to let them know? You know, we should be talking to our friends, talking to our relatives, talking to our neighbors, right?
Definitely. So I go out to different organizations like churches, schools, just to raise awareness and to make people aware of the different Komen messages, like knowing you're normal, how often you should be screened, and talking to your doctor and your family. A lot of times we find that me personally, my mother's a breast cancer survivor, and she went through it quietly, didn't want to tell us. It's something that we find often in our community, and then after I started doing this work, she felt that it was important to share our family history with us. So sharing with people that they don't have to go through things alone and that we should be, you know, going through things as a community and educating each other.
Yeah, it's all about the education and the support. And also as women, I know, ladies, you can share with me in that it is a struggle to make time for ourselves. But our annual checkup is not something that we should be putting off, right?
Right, you know, and this is where we
have
talk
to put
about
ourselves at a little bit of pride. Our health is important for our families.
It's like they say on the airplanes, right? Put on your own oxygen mask before helping others. We have to care for our own health because we won't be around to care for others if we don't do that first.
Exactly. And I just have to remind our viewers, it's happening this Thursday, Blueback Square in West Hartford, and you ladies are going to be there.
Can't wait.
So much support.
Wearing pink.
Great stuff. All right, well, we have all the information on our website. We will see you on Thursday.
Absolutely.
We certainly hope we see a lot of you there as well.
Thanks so much.
Again for being with us.